What is going on, YT? It is your boy Diego, but as always, you can call me Chancho. And so none of you guys have been asking me, Diego, where have you guys been? You guys haven't posted anything in almost a week. Trust me, guys, we hear you. We know that we haven't been able to make a wrapped up true crime episode in a while. We know we haven't been able to put out a sketch or a comedy video in a while. But trust me, you guys, we have a pretty good reason. And let me just tell you guys, this past week has been a real doobie. First of all, and foremost of all, thank you guys so much for getting the channel to 300 subscribers. Woo! We really appreciate you guys. If you're new or if you guys have stuck with us from the very beginning, we really appreciate it. Whether you're here for the comedy or whether you're here because you're interested in true crime stories, all are welcome here in this channel, and we really love and appreciate you guys for subscribing. And if you guys want to share the channel with your friends, that'd be greatly appreciated. So today we have a similar video to the last one that we uploaded, which is a story. And this is actually a story just so we can go ahead and update you guys as to what's going on in our personal lives. So this past week on Wednesday, me, Ashley, and our editor Micah, we were involved in a pretty severe car accident that totaled our car, as you guys can see probably from the thumbnail and the title that I'm probably going to put on this video. It's been a rough week and a rough month actually for us. We've been out of town a lot. It's been really hard for us to make content, but we're really trying our best. But yeah, this past Wednesday, you guys can probably not see that well, but I have some, like, you can still see my bruises and cuts. I've still got some on my hands as well. A majority of my impact happened on my face. Ashley has, to be fair, she already kind of bruises easily to begin with, but she does have pretty severe bruising on her arms and on her waist. The best news that, you know, could have happened out of this is nothing serious happened to Micah. I mean, he's only a little baby. He's only 2. Actually just turned 2. And luckily nothing serious happened to him. I'm probably going to show a photo of what our car ended up looking like right now. And so as you can see, most of the impact, actually all of the impact, happened from the left side, driver's side. But I ended up taking most of the blow, and I would rather it be me than it be Ashley or Micah that ended up taking most of the damage. So, and we got pretty lucky that we didn't end up getting sandwiched. So right now in the video, I think it's going to go ahead and cut into, I made a little dramatization of what the crash looked like using some props, some cars, some, like, you know, just like so you guys have a visual representation of what the crash ended up looking like, because it's easier to explain when you actually see like a layout of the streets, a layout of the cars, and what ended up happening. So I think right now we're going to go ahead and cut to that, and I'll see you right back after you guys see the dramatization. Again, not the real footage. Guys, so this is a dramatization of the crash. Now what we have here is our, you know, everybody in play. This is not real footage of the crash. So this is us, me, Ashley, and Micah. This is a random car that was in front of us, and this was the guy that crashed into us. This is the stop sign. So we're going this way. We're going about 60 miles per hour. I would say 50 maybe. This is a car. He goes. We're all going like this. We have the right of way. This man, the guy, the perp, is at the stop sign. So as we're going like here, we're going like this. Now this is a stop sign. We all know that means stop. Red means stop. As I'm coming this way, I can see he's kind of doing this, right? And eventually I'm just like, nah, he's not going to take it. This pea brain is not going to take it. But what does he do? He takes it. We end up going this way, and so we're on a 2-lane street. We end up going all the way across. The good thing is there was nobody coming on this lane that way. Because yeah, 2 lanes going that way. This guy, again, let's do that again in slow-mo. Okay, so now that you guys got a better visual representation of what it looked like, I'm just glad that we walked away from it with just like minor bruising, some cuts. Actually, it's pretty scary. The airbags deployed from the front and the sides, which ended up causing the majority of the damage to me on my face. At first I was kind of freaking out because my blood was kind of, I mean, my nose was just kind of gushing blood. Like immediately after, I was in immediate shock. Ashley, she was able to be like super active, and she checked up on me, but of course, the most important person in that car was Micah. So she jetted out of the car, took Micah out of the car. I was still kind of stuck inside. Luckily, there was a fire chief that was off duty, and he was able to pry my door open, give me a few questions to make sure that I wasn't passed out. And I want to give a quick shout out actually to Apple, because I was wearing my Apple Watch, and you know, from the ads, they're always like portraying themselves as like, if you guys were wondering if the crash detection on the Apple Watch actually works, I'm a big proponent of it now, because it does work. As soon as we got into the car crash, the first thing that my watch says was car crash detected, and I was able to call 911 just by tapping on it, which is really cool. So shout out to Apple. I'm a big Apple guy. If you guys know me, you know I'm a big Apple guy. So yeah, quick plug there for Apple. If you guys want to a discount on Apple Watch, well, too bad I don't have a discount code. So after all that, the ambulances started coming, the police showed up. Everybody at this point knew that it wasn't our fault. It was pretty clear. It was a pretty cut and dry case that the pea-brain, smooth-brained guy that crashed into us was at fault 100%. I mean, we had the right of way, and he decided to run the stop sign, hit us, put a baby's life in danger. So super irresponsible on his part. And honestly, like, I don't know what the heck was wrong with him. He just couldn't wait a little bit longer to cross the street. I don't know. He was just being dumb, really, really dumb. And while we were having the whole process of the police and ambulance like around us, he in a way tried to make it about him. He was like, am I gonna have somebody look at my arm? He had like a small little bruise. I'm like, dude, like, what's wrong with you? Like, there's a baby in our car, and I was bleeding from my nose. It was really, really bad on our part. We had sustained the majority of the injuries. Our car got messed up. And so after that, we were taken to the hospital on an ambulance. We got some medical attention. The scene of the crime, like, at this point, like, I'm speaking from my personal experience. I had never been involved in a serious accident before this past Wednesday. So it was pretty crazy, because I thought I had perhaps broken my legs or broken my, like, a rib or something, because I had like really, really severe pain on my chest. And I had really bad pain on my face. I thought maybe I had broken my nose, but after the x-rays came back, everything came out negative. Nothing was broken. Luckily, we walked out of there, nothing too serious. And of course, the most important thing being that our son Micah was able to, you know, walk away with nothing that happened to him, other than like just some bruising from where the car seatbelt kind of held him back. But it was a very, very scary experience, and all the witnesses that were there, they were 100% on our side. I mean, it was pretty clear what happened. It was pretty clear. It was pretty heavy traffic, so everybody that saw what happened. In fact, a girl was able to catch the crash on her Tesla and submit that towards the police report as well. So I mean, it was as open and shut of a case as it could possibly be. It was all the other guy's fault. So yeah, that was the story. Just like a quick, short version of what ended up happening. A lot of other stuff happened. Our car ended up being a total loss. Everything is messed up. So right now Ashley and I are in the midst of looking around for a new car, replacement car. Although it is hard to replace Bluey, because she was our favorite little Jeep. She was super reliable. We're probably gonna stay in the Jeep family. Probably move up to a Grand Cherokee or something. So that's kind of exciting for us. I mean, if there's something to look forward to, at least we're getting not a new car, but a replacement. Again, it stinks. It sucks that we're losing our car. I mean, we loved that car with all we had. It was our first like big purchase together as like a married couple. So it's sad, but people cannot be replaced. Cars can. So I'd rather it be the car than us. So that's about it. To this point, like, I still kind of feel stiff. I know Ashley, she's behind the camera right now, but she'll tell you herself that she is messed up. Like, in fact, I feel like I may have walked out of it a little bit like better than Ashley did, at least like what shows physically. Like, I have some bruising and cuts on my hands, but she is bruised up like a peach. Like, she is purple, like from her arms and her waist and stuff. In fact, she's coming around the camera right now, so you guys can see. So yeah, she's got, oh man, that looks pretty bad. So yeah, she's got some bruising on her arms. I mean, she can't show you this part, but because we'll get banned and flagged. But yeah, she has like some bruising here on her legs, on her thighs. But I mean, I'm just glad that we were able to walk out of it, and that's about it. So to the guy who, you know, crashed into us, I mean, I don't wish negative on anybody, but what was wrong with you? Like, straight up. We were a family trying to get to work. It was 7:30 in the morning, guys. It was 7:30 in the morning. We had our whole day planned out. I was going to take Ashley to work, then take Micah to the doctor. Threw a wrench in our plans, destroyed our car, and made me mad. Again, while we were there, I maybe wanted to tell the guy something. He didn't even check up on us. He didn't even check up on us. He didn't even come up to us and say, hey, is everybody okay? He didn't even ask. He didn't say sorry. He didn't come up to us or care the fact that we had a baby in the car. He just walked around, tried to make it about him, like as if nothing happened. In fact, Ashley even heard him laughing at the scene. He was like, oh, this isn't the first time this has happened to me. And it's like, dude, what do you mean it's not the first time this has happened to you? What are you doing running stop signs, you know? So if there's anything to take away from this, guys, don't run stop signs and just drive safe and always be ready for anything. I could not react in time, guys. I was going 55, maybe 50, anywhere between 50 and 60. That's how fast I was going. The guy just cut in front of me. I ended up running into him. I did brake to at least slow down the impact, but there was no way I was ever going to avoid it. Again, luckily nobody was on the right side of the street because we would have gotten sandwiched in or something. So, and that would have been way worse. So all in all, I'm just glad that we were able to walk away with it. At least, I mean, we did lose the car, but we're okay. So thank you guys for tuning into today's video. We just wanted to give you guys an update of what's going on with us, what's going on with Ashley, what's going on with Chancho, what's going on with Micah. We'll catch you guys in the next video. We have a ton of stuff that's been backed up. So wrapped up, we have a wrapped up story that's been ready. We just haven't been able to record it, but we have it ready. It was from a suggestion from a viewer. It's the Gabby Petito. A lot of people don't really know what ended up happening on that case. It's a very, very tragic and sad case. But a lot of people kind of lost touch with what happened at the end of the story after it was big news everywhere. Not a lot of people know how that story ended. So that's our next wrapped up story. You guys can, if you guys are interested in the true crime stories, that's coming up. We also have some parodies that have scripts written up already. We just haven't been able to film. But thank you guys so much for the support on the channel and for getting us to 300. And we really, really appreciate it. And we'll just catch you guys in the next video, whenever that is. Oh, so going back to the whole 300 subscriber thing, I have a 300. You know how like whenever I get to 100, 150, 200 subscribers, I make like a little thank you video. Like, so for this one, for the 300 subscribers, I do have a video that's ready to go. It's basically, it's 300 themed, the movie, which I've never seen, but I just thought it'd be funny. So, okay, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we appreciate every single one of you. Peace.